I need the people in the back to come to the front. Everyone who has ever fixed their hands or their mouth to type or write or say, why does it always have to be about race? You owe every person of color an apology. We didn't ask for it to be, want it to be, but it is. Literally in every facet of our society, race comes into play. And if your perception differs, that means you come from a place of privilege or ignorance. Both are part of the problem. By now, you've seen the images of what took place in Ukraine. People of color, Africans, Caribbeans, shunned at the train station, stonewalled at the Poland border. You had people putting human chains to prevent Africans from getting on the trains. We're fleeing for our safety. We're worried about our lives. We're running from danger. But not you, Africans. We're first. They didn't get on the train. They walked to the border to try to cross. Polish authorities at the border. Guess what? Ukrainians were let in. White Europeans were let in. We're not saying we weren't letting them in. They just had to wait. We always have to wait. We had plenty of footage capturing men who were staying back, kissing their women goodbye, children as they got on the train. We didn't see anybody wanting to share the images of Africans except Africans. Where were the Ukrainians saying, hey, you can't do them like that. They're trying to go to safety too. While Africans and Caribbeans were being stonewalled, literally Ukrainians were walking right by, fully aware. I'm guessing you don't have any footage of Ukrainians saying, you can't do them like this. They're one of us. Oh, but we're sending our sympathy. The Ukraine government should have absolutely come up with a plan for Black people to get out of Ukraine. Being realistic, you had to think, as difficult as it's going to be for my Ukrainian citizens to get out of Ukraine and harm's way, be harder for Black people. Yes, Black people become emotionally calloused about this as we watch the outpour of empathy. Black people have to be our own outrage, our own rescue, and our own activists for our issues. We have to be out in front for our own issues. Let something happen to France. We got to help France. Ukrainians, we got to help the Ukrainians. Let it be an African nation. The response will be totally different. Let it be Haitians. I have no problem with the world coming together to help when people are in dire straits and their lives are at risk. I have the problem with the silence that happens when people of color are in those same circumstances. So the next time you want to ask the question, why does it always have to be about race? Don't ask us. It's not our question to answer. It's yours.